Also been asked to talk about blood ritual. The blood ritual that I happen to take part in is something that was handed down to me. I don't really know exactly where from. It has to do mainly surrounded by death or sacred locations, and it is returning your blood to that of the earth. It's when someone that you are very close to dies, you take a blade at their gravesite, cut your forearm, you bleed it into the earth, and then you take some of the soil from their grave and rub it into the wound. Now, not only are you creating a slightly darkened scar, as I have a few of them, like tattooing, but you are also remembering and taking a part of that person away with you. That person, if they meant something to you, if they're important enough for you to be at their gravesite, then you're literally taking the earth, which they've been returned to, and reuniting it with you, and reuniting your blood back with the earth. I was always taught this was the most honorable way to show someone your faith and fidelity to them. There are situations when we are denied that privilege of honoring our dead with that activity, and those situations are through cremation, or if that person's lost during war or just missing in general. And in those situations, I have, mostly through cremation, I have traveled to a site that not only forces me to challenge myself, but that I think is worthy of their honor. For example, last year I lost my grandmother and my best friend's mother within a few weeks from each other. So I went up above the Arctic Circle, climbed a mountain, and on that mountain I cut myself 2 strikes. I bled, and I mixed the dirt from that ground above the Arctic Circle with those wounds. It was important for me to be in such a location, as in I didn't have to face either of those persons' grave sites. So I felt like I needed to face adversity to truly honor their memory. There is other ways you can do a blood ritual. You can do it on a boat in a sacred body of water. We all know that the ancients took rings and oath rings and pieces, and even to human sacrifices, and threw them in bogs and rivers and off bridges. It was always a tradition all across Northern Europe, even outside of Norse paganism or Germanic paganism. And therefore, you can similarly cut yourself and reunite yourself with the waters. It's less so about the actual instance and the cutting and the bloodletting, and more so about the memory this creates and carrying that person along with you for the rest of your life. I hope this is a good explanation for you all, and good night.